quickly, some logistical pieces here. Because we didn't have Liberty Time yesterday and because things have been nuts, I just need to know if you're still planning to do a retake on Unit 5, whether you're ready or not to do that. I'm not saying you need to do it right this moment, but can you guys give me a show of hands if you still need to do something with that? Just because we need to get it scheduled. Well, that's a lot of people. Let me get a bigger page. Okay, so Stella, Jordan, Ryan, Matt, Josie. Okay. So I want you to think about when you might be able to do that. You don't have to do it during one of my open periods. I get here at 8:15 every morning, and I can do it or if you need to get here earlier than that, I can give it to one of the teachers that I know is here earlier than that. We can do it after school. I would love to get it done by the end of this week, but if that doesn't happen, that's okay. I just don't want it to be hanging over your head forever. You know what I'm saying? I just want to make sure we get it done. The weather has not helped us at all, but I will touch base with you today so that we can make a plan, but I just want to make sure that I knew that. Okay. Yesterday by 9:00, I had sent you an email with some information, right? I went through some practice problems for you guys to see that were circular motion type problems. Oops, you can't see that because I haven't unfrozen it. But there was a problem with some going around a corner. There was a looping roller coaster question. This is all just stuff that I did on the video. There's the silly silo. So I sent you that video, and then I also sent you another set of 3 problems. These are just extra problems to work, okay? But this is as far as we're going to go. We're not going to do the gravity stuff before the end of the trimester because we just don't have time. Maybe we'll pick it up right at the beginning of next try just because it's interesting and fun stuff. But I would strongly encourage you to do these problems. I'm not going to have you turn them into me. They're not going to be like a required thing, but a strongly encouraged thing. And the reason that I say that is that I don't know if you've looked at the calendar to see kind of where we're at and where we're at time-wise. So our circular motion lab, I anticipate will probably take today and some of tomorrow as well, just once we get all the data, start our data processing and all of that. So we're going to do that today and tomorrow, and then we're going to quiz on Monday. Okay? We're going to quiz on Monday over circular motion. It's not going to be a long quiz, not a lot of content, but there will certainly be at least one problem, if not more than one, where you'll have to do the calculation stuff just like I did on the video and just like I asked you to do on those 3 problems. Okay? So don't assume that what I sent you yesterday is just extra. It is part of our content. I did also post solutions to those 3 problems. I can't remember if I just said that or not, but they're down here as well. The solutions to the circular motion problems are right there. So I just have it all written out. If you need more than that, you want me to walk you through stuff, I'm super happy to do that. But just know that that's kind of where we're at this week, okay, in this trimester, because we're almost there. I can't remember if we had any questions on homework. I didn't know if there was anything hanging, out in the air right now. If there is, or if you have questions tomorrow, since tomorrow will be the last time I see you before the quiz day, make sure that you've got all that homework done. And then any questions you have on that, we can do. Logistical concerns or questions from you guys before we get started on the lab? Okay. So just a friendly reminder where we were at 2 days ago when we worked on this. We spent the whole day kind of talking about the theory behind it. And I think that was important so that you understand kind of where all of this is coming from. You also built the equipment on whatever it is. That was Tuesday, right? So today you're going to start taking data. So we're down here in the data collection section. Remember, please, to wear goggles. Like from the time we walk over there, you're going to get goggles first and then get your equipment. And wear them until everybody's done. I would hate to have to drive somebody to the hospital because you have a stopper lodged in your eye. Like, that's awkward, right? It's not very fun. Okay. So not recommending that. Make sure that you practice whirling the stopper so that you can keep the small paper clip. Just use one of those little small ones, just a defined distance down from the bottom of the plastic tube while it's going, okay? If the paper clip touches the tube, do you guys know what I'm talking about? Do you remember this from a couple days ago? If it touches it, then the weights are no longer supplying all of the centripetal force, and then your data doesn't mean anything, okay? You're going to use a stopwatch to measure the time that it's taken. Now, I don't know, we didn't really get to this 2 days ago when we were practicing. If you literally try to take start, stop as it goes around in a circle, you're not going to get good data. Why not? What are you not taking into account then? Start, stop. Start, stop.
Human error.
Human error. Remember, a long time ago, we measured reaction time. It takes a while for your brain to do what your brain to tell your thumb to start, stop. So I would strongly recommend that you do like 10 or 15 or 20 revolutions. So count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, you know what I'm saying? Take that value and then divide it once you get them so that you can get the period for just one revolution. Does that make sense? Okay. So I gave you a data table that's completely blank. You can figure out what you need to do for that. But what I am going to tell you is that you need to vary. Where'd it go? You are going to vary the mass of the washers. Okay, that's your independent variable. And then your dependent variable is what? Do you remember? Time. Okay. Independent, dependent variable. You do also need to choose a radius and keep it constant. And you need to or you need to figure out what the mass of the stopper is, and obviously keep that constant as well. Okay? If you do this lab carefully, we can get really, really good data. If you're really flighty about it, then we will get really bad data. So just say. Okay? I'm going to let you guys get started. Sound good?
Do it.